Hey, me and Matt here, and this is Killer Kyle, and we're here for TAKEOVER Brooklyn 3. This is an interesting pay-per-view that we're ahead, and let's see what we got. It's not as long as the SummerSlam matches, but
no, I mean, you got 5 matches, and usually TAKEOVER is about an hour, maybe 2 at the most.
yeah, it's always short, sweet, to the point, I guess. Yeah. And NXT has always been a better product. But,
so, I mean, we got 5 matches, and let's call it an hour.
Yeah.
I'm sure we can fill an hour with 5 matches. So, let's start with Gargano and Sneeze Vincent. It's alright. Johnny Gargano and Andrade Cien Almas.
Yes. And, you know, I think that this new chick that he's hanging out with,
yeah. Zelina Vega.
Zelina Vega is making him better. Like, I think he's actually gotten a lot better. I mean, Johnny Gargano came back as a singles wrestler now. I'm sure he could do good, but, you know, Mr. Wrestling needs to improve a little bit. I think before I can see him win. I'm not really sure, but...
yeah, he needs a run with the single, as a singles competitor. Make any kind of thoughts as to whether he should be a singles champion like the NXT Championship. For right now, Johnny Gargano is just starting his singles career. Andrade, on the other hand, is trying to revitalize his singles career after a slump of losses. Now that he's with this Vega girl, and she's been kind of kicking him in the ass to get him pointed in the right direction and say, hey, you gotta stop being so artsy-fartsy, cutesy-wootsy in the ring, and, you know, start being more aggressive and vicious and mean and you know, caring about what goes on in the ring and getting more wins, and then eventually down the road for him as well could be an NXT title shot, title push. So I mean, both Gargano and Almas are kind of both at the starting line.
Yeah, I think so. And, you know, I'd like to see how far Andrade gets.
Yeah.
Before I would just say, you know, Mr. Wrestling should win, but let's see. Andrade pull this one out. I think that would be interesting. And then we'll see where it goes.
Yeah, and it might turn out to be that Almas becomes...
Oh, I fucking knew it.
Dr. Gomez, put the camera down. We're good. As I was saying, it could be that this Vega girl turns out to be kind of like the mouthpiece for Andrade, if you will, and he just focuses on his in-ring ability and, you know, getting it done in the ring. Because before, it was, when he first came in, he was having matches, he was doing really well. There wasn't really any major indication as to whether or not he was going to go far enough to become NXT champion. But then he went the heel route, and then he started doing his promos and that in Spanish, so couldn't really understand what he was saying. And then he became just this, you know, I'm gonna do things my own pace, I'm gonna, you know, have fun, and, you know, lay down on the canvas, and, you know, hang on the ropes, and all this other shit. And then when he got together with this Selena Vega girl, she, I guess, wasn't happy with the way things were going in his career, and she was trying to point that out to him, but he didn't really give two shits. And then when he realized that, you know, him listening to her can improve his career and, you know, get him out of that losing slump and, you know, have it put together a string of wins, he was like, okay, I'm gonna start doing things her ways, actually.
So, like I said, I think Stan needs to win this one. Whether he cheats, you know, whether he cheats or Zelina cheats.
Xena, warrior princess!
But yeah, I think that would be awesome if that happens. And then maybe they could have another match. The other possibility too is, what if, let's say, Tommaso Ciampa
gets involved, and, you know, that starts up a feud between Gargano and Ciampa. You know, you turned your back on me, and I'm gonna get my revenge on you.
I think that's fucking time to see that. Because we didn't really resolve it because Tommaso Ciampa was injured, as well as Gargano, so...
Yeah, and Gargano has come back recently. Ciampa's still out. So once Ciampa comes back, you gotta do something with it.
Yeah. And by the way, not that this means anything, but Tommaso Ciampa's my age. I'm like, holy shit. He looks like he's 40.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought Tommaso was like 20 something, but
oh god.
He's 33, 32, 33.
God, getting beat up a lot.
No kidding.
He's got the gray hairs.
And his beard or goatee, he got nothing up top.
So we head on to the kicking match.
It's a kick party, not a super kick party.
Super kick party match. Yes, Hideo Itami versus Aleister Black. And I'm not sure how this came up. Well, I do actually. Kenta goes in the ring, talks a little smack over to Aleister Black, and then he gets attacked. Aleister Black.
Gangster style.
Yeah. Yeah. Aleister Black kicks him, and then he just goes into that position. And
yeah, it was basically Hideo was demanding respect and shit like that, and then Aleister Black came out and did his slow walk and got to the ring, and then he was face to face with Hideo, and Hideo's talking a bunch of shit still, and Aleister's just standing there, not a care in the world. Hideo goes to walk away and get out of the ring, and then he makes like he's gonna hit Aleister from behind, and in one motion it was Black Mass and then Buddha position.
Yep,
Sit cross-legged in the middle of the ring.
That's the word I was looking for.
Yeah.
Yes, and that's cool. I like that. I think that Aleister Black, even though you said in the video that we did, looks like he's losing momentum. I think that's what you said.
No, he's not losing momentum. He's earning his victories. Whereas when he first came in, it would just be one black match kick, match is over.
Exactly.
Or he'd wrestle the match and then black match kick, match is over.
Yeah.
Once he started facing like Cassius Ono and I think he wrestled rather strong, and you know
he might have. Oh, Kyle O'Reilly.
Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fitz, you know, and like more high quality opponents. It was Aleister would have to work harder to earn a victory than it was, or than he would when he first came in. Because it was like, when he first came in, he was being put against opponents that really nobody knew, I don't think. And then when he started facing the high caliber opponents, it was great matches, but he wasn't getting the victories as quickly or as easily as he was. He hasn't lost any momentum by any means. It was just he had to put in more of an effort to win a match.
Yeah, exactly. Well, and you know what? So I'm gonna say Aleister Black, or hell, we'll change it up a little bit. Maybe Hideo Itami. I mean, who knows? They're both really good.
Yes.
But you know what? I'll just say Hideo Itami. And this man has such a chip on his shoulder.
He does. And it could be he's just tired of doing things the goody two-shoes way, if you will. And now he's gonna start doing things, you know, the badass way.
Yeah, which is a shame. I really like him as a face.
But I mean, it all really, his attitude really all changed when he lost the match to Bobby for the NXT Championship.
Oh, yeah.
That's when it all started to happen. And now it's become like, okay, he's got a chip on his shoulder, he means business, and he's gonna kick ass.
Oh, yeah. So, and we move on to
the tag titles.
Authors of Pain versus
Sanity.
Killian Dane and
Alexander
Wolf. I got that name up last time. It's very cool. I really enjoy both those teams.
Yeah.
I think that, like I said last time, they jinxed their predictions for this match. Like, when you don't hold the title up, and that's not yours, and then, because that just screws up the whole thing. Now they're not gonna win. That's, you know, they could win.
Probably not. But we could. Will
Yeah.
they? Probably not. Could they? Yes.
Yes, and I mean, I like Authors of Pain. They're badasses.
Oh yeah.
But I also really enjoy Sanity. And the fact is, Eric Young came back, and they're better than ever. I think, you know what, it's time. I think it's time for Sanity to have the titles. You know, they're crazy motherfuckers, but so is Sanity. And we all know that Paul Ellering makes the best tag teams.
Oh hell yeah. I mean, when Ellering was managing, was it Skull and 8 Ball? They didn't really go very far, but then, you know, he went off and did his own thing for a little while. Then he came back. Well, the Road Warriors were inducted into the Hall of Fame, and then didn't see him for a while. And then he came back as the manager for these Authors of Pain, and of course they won the tag titles. And ta-da! Here we are.
Yeah. No, they've been really cool. Hell, who could beat the Authors of Pain? Heavy Machinery couldn't do it.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I'm a huge fan of Sanity. Let's see if they can do it.
Yeah.
I'm sure they can. I just wish that they didn't beat them down and then hold the tag titles. Because that's superstition. Yeah, it's me. So, what do you think?
It'll be a good match. It'll be a physical match, I'm sure. I'm sure it'll take a big effort on Sanity's part to win the titles. But I mean, it'll be just as much of an effort for the Authors of Pain to keep the titles. Could it be one of those scenarios where, you know, maybe see a double count out, double disqualification? Potentially, yes.
Yeah.
Will it happen? Maybe not.
No, that would really suck. You know how I feel about those.
Yes.
But,
Can Sanity win it? Yes.
but let's say it was ending in a disqualification count out.
Yeah.
It should be a stipulation match the next time.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Like, they still need to have the feud and stuff like that. But, let's see. Let's add a stipulation. What that is, I don't know.
Right.
A street fight. That would be pretty cool.
That would be cool.
So, I'm gonna say, Sanity. Even though I just said that they jinxed their shot, I'm still gonna say Sanity.
I think, I really think in order for Sanity to win, it's going to be a big part for Killian Dane.
Yeah. So, that's cool.
Because, like, Killian Dane is the powerhouse of the two, and Alexander Wolf is the wild man of the group, you could say. All these moves he does, like, what the hell do they call that?
Oh, jeez.
Hardcore dance or whatever that called is?
I think so.
Like flailing the arms around,
Oh, the
checking
window.
and shit like that.
I think so, yeah.
But yeah,
So, it's gonna be cool nonetheless. I'm looking forward to it. And hopefully, just like Aleister Black and Kenta, it's the match of the night. See, NXT always has the better wrestlers.
and you know, another thing about the Authors of Pain and Sanity matches, you know damn well, Eric Young and Nikki Cross are going to be the wild cards in this match.
Yeah, for sure.
Will they get involved? More than likely.
It's a possibility.
How much will they get involved in the match? I don't know. Could it be at some point one or both of them get involved and Sanity somehow ends up winning the tag titles? Yes. Could it also be one of those scenarios where Nikki Cross and Eric Young get involved and the Authors of Pain keep the titles? Yes.
Yeah.
What will happen definitively? Tune in and find it.
Yeah.
Saturday night, 8 o'clock, WWE Network. Do it!
Yeah, and if you're not down with that, we got 2 words for you. Suck it. You were supposed to join in. But anyways, speaking of which, we have the women's NXT championship match. Asuka versus Ember Moon. And, you know, Asuka coming back from injury. She's rejuvenated. She looks great, I guess. And then there's Asuka, who is the longest reigning women's NXT champion. So, it's like, okay, who is ready for Oscar, as she like to say. I mean, I would choose somebody else, but if it's gonna be Ember Moon, I don't know. I think that I thought maybe Ruby Riot, but you know what? Let's see if Ember Moon can pull it off. Either way, Asuka has to lose that title sometime.
Yeah. It, Ember could very well win the title from Asuka. Will Asuka do whatever it takes to keep the title? You betcha. Will Ember do whatever it takes to take the title? Oh, hell yeah. Is Ember ready for Asuka? I'll say yes. Is Ember ready to be champion? Questionable.
Yeah.
Now, is it going to be one of those things where Asuka holds on to the title and, oh, we got
Hold on.
we got a cockeyed camera. Got to hear the voice, didn't get to look at the devilishly handsome man behind the voice. Anyway, could it be one of those things where Asuka just never ends up losing the title? That would be interesting. Or will it be Asuka eventually ends up on the main roster, whether it be Raw or SmackDown, and she either relinquishes the title or she eventually loses the title to somebody? Yeah, it could be possible. For right now, though,
Possibilities are endless.
true. I mean,
You look at, Asuka is going for people left and right, but it has to end. And
yeah, it's true. It
Ember
does.
Moon may be, or maybe not, the person to do it. I don't know. I would much rather see Ruby Riot, but that's in a perfect world right now. We'll see what happens because Ember Moon just came back, so let's find out exactly how it goes.
And another thing to take into consideration about this match as well is, Asuka and Ember Moon have faced each other before
Oh yeah.
for the NXT Women's Championship. And, Ember put up a hell of a fight. It was a damn good match. Just Ember came up on the short end of the stick. And I'm sure that motivated Ember to get stronger, be more focused on wrestling, and want to have another shot at Asuka and the championship. Now, yes, there was the injury that sidelined her for a little while, but I think the drive and the passion is still there. It's just a matter of, will Ember be able to get one over, or get enough done to get one over on Asuka, or could Asuka maybe take advantage of Ember's injury and use that to her advantage to win? More than likely.
Possibility. So, and that being said, I'm gonna still say Oscar. There's a ton of women out there. Ruby Riot, Liv Morgan, who knows? But, and it's not that I don't believe in Ember Moon, but she just came back. I can't see this. Oh, okay, come back from injury, your first match, and you win, win the title.
Yeah.
But who knows? I mean, I'll still say Asuka. But that's just me.
I generally find with the NXT women's matches, women's championship matches to be more specific, there's not really a big gear up to the match. Like, make you invest in it and either hope Asuka wins or hope the opponent wins or just be interested in the match altogether. Like, I remember when they did the hype up for Bobby Roode and Shinsuke Nakamura. That was very well done. And I would like to see something like that with the women's division. Okay, yes, you've got number one contenders matches, a woman's number one contender, and then, Asuka goes in and beats them. But there hasn't been that. There's been intrigue put in the match, but very little at best.
Yeah.
So
with that being said, I guess, who do you want to win?
I'm honestly going Asuka.
Yeah, same here. Then we